Let's go. Hello. We're back in hell.
Oh, Charlotte.
Yeah. We are.
So, yeah, we got drugged, and
Now this is a time where I have to hold shift.
it's dangerous. You gotta watch out. Be careful. There's an air vent. I need to get up there.
Nah, you're good. Oh, it's a box pushing.
Yeah.
I just guessed.
Oh, looks like you fucked up the box pushing.
What?
You fucked it up.
What?
Push it, yeah, and then to the left. Yeah, and then down. There you go. Alright, I'm good to go.
Wait, I need an answer here. Why is that the place, but I could just push it right to the vent?
I'm assuming she needs, like, to use the mop to, like...
She just fucking Naruto jumped it!
It's fine.
She doesn't even... She's
Get
like
into the
probably
vent.
bleeding out and everything, and she just
No,
Naruto'd that
she's
crap.
drugged. Maybe I should just wait here until the morning comes.
What do you mean she's gone? She has to be around here somewhere. I know, jeez! She isn't that good at hiding. As far as I know, let's look around a bit. I'll run poison gas through the ventilation just in case.
Crap. I have to get out of here.
That's not fair. You can't start the timer while the comment's going.
Yeah, they can.
Oh
Oh my.
Why?
Why not?
Oh
So
wait,
this is
aren't
where
you supposed
most
to
of
do
my
something?
bodies go. Yeah, we're supposed to get out of here.
No, aren't you supposed to say something, Ezra?
Oh, right. Pee pee poo poo. No, just kidding. There's going to be a warning for the episode that we're doing right now for some heavy stuff coming up.
I hit a
So
pile of bodies, so.
please be aware of that and just be careful. Thank you.
Aha! There she is! These are just corpses, Ben. They're always here. Are they? Plus, Dr. Huxley wouldn't like it if we touched his experiment material. Let's look somewhere else. Okay, so if I would have failed that, that would have been crap. I'm just going to say that right now.
Looks like they left, but it may be a trap. I have to be careful with the timing. Can't wait too long, but can't make hasty decisions either. Come out and run. Wait a little. Get out now. I need to get out.
What was the point of me making
Maybe
a
I could
decision?
reach the elevators.
Take the chainsaw. Oh, we have a bat. This should be fine.
I don't know if we still have the bat. No, that's the, No, I need to get away. Oh!
Oh, here you are, human maggot. Seize her. Got it.
There's nowhere to run. Not in this state. Oh, we bad end. The workers drag me away.
For science!
For science! So yeah, what you have to do is just, wait once and then not keep waiting.
Oh,
Just so you know.
now I do.
Yeah, I figured I was gonna let you just, like, go for it and see what happened.
Well, this is the end of Charlotte.
No, it's okay. Like, go. Hop.
What if I go up?
I think it's probably a dead end. And then you probably, like, bad end. But you can just scoot. High speed scooting.
I like how Frey's there.
Well, it's just a big ass Charlotte. So we'll hide
Big ass Scarlet?
Charlotte. They don't really look that much alike. Alright, so wait. Yes. And then now let's go.
That's GTFO.
Yep.
What if I could just take one of those spikes. I think I would have been fine.
No, I think you can't.
Huh.
No. I'm not going there.
Wait, other door.
Yeah, other door.
Let's hide. Oh,
The door's locked.
this door's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's the elevator. Oh, this door, yeah. I scan to 2F. Make it quick.
Your wish is my command.
Here you are.
Look, lady, I'm running right now.
Next moment I know, Scarlet hits my head with a baseball bat.
I can't survive this!
fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's time for the execution hour.
625 days until the trial.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We're back in these segments.
We're back with Charles?
Yeah.
Oh! 10:30 a.m. It's sunny day outside. I greet C with a small hand wave and lets out a sigh of relief. Thank God his face isn't distorted. He flinches and his whole body becomes tense. But as soon as he realizes it's me, he loosens up a little. Are you alright? God, what am I even saying? Of course he isn't.
Yes, it's nothing. For a second I thought I'm being pranked. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. To be honest, I didn't think I could do it alone.
Don't mention it. C is shorter than me. For some reason, I always thought he'd be the taller one out of the two of us. It was just a flight of stairs, but he's completely out of breath. Looks like PE isn't your best subject.
Seems like it. Are you disappointed I look like this?
No, you don't look like a Lovecraftian nightmare to me, I don't say. Gods, look at you. The only difference there is between you and your icon are those deep eye bags. And well, you're a short person, that counts too. It's you who would be disappointed in me, Mr. C.
You're more vitriolic in real life.
This is the sad reality of online chats. Charlotte turned out to be Charles. Whoops. Bet you wanted to see a girl of your dreams.
I don't think bodies or names are that important. It's you who's standing before me right now, and that's all that matters. In all honesty, I'm only relieved. We're more alike than I initially thought.
If you say so. Too bad you don't know Scarlet Eiler. By the way, may I ask for your real name? Like, not an online handle?
Sure. It's Vincent.
I see.
It's nice to meet you, Charles.
Likewise, I'm glad I got to meet you in person before you. Awkward pause falls between us. I wait for an explanation, a crack in his defenses, a breakdown, but none comes. There's only a deafening silence. I have to say something, anything. May I ask, how did you come up with this? The whole universe birth theory. Vincent gathers himself a little.
I've thought a lot about it, and concluded that our souls are the source material for universes confined in our bodies. When a person dies, their soul data gets released and explodes like a big bang. Then a new universe is born. It can become a hellish place or one alike to paradise depending on your mind's state. That's why there are myths of heaven and hell.
So it's like a world that consists entirely of you?
One could put it that way, yes. Everything that you were inside gains shape and form, and life is born.
So it's entirely possible that our world is just someone's mind taking shape.
Exactly. And I'm not against the possibility that the entirety of our life was scripted in advance.
Then the cruel gods up above would definitely laugh at us both. That would be just the worst, don't you think?
Right, but then the ending to our stories would be already predetermined. Say, what would you do if you became a god?
I cleanse this disease-stricken world of all contamination. I don't think I'm cut out for that. Gods are creators. Even when I tried to write my own story, all I did was take your setting and twist it to my liking. So I'm not original at all, and my writing has too many plot holes and pandering. My story's protagonist is a little girl, too. Everyone and their dog has done it already. Even when writing villains, I end up falling into cliches like demons and contracts and such.
Allow me to argue with you on this matter. I think it's not the originality of an idea, but its execution that matters the most. It's so easy to dismiss concept as overused, but isn't it a wonderful feeling when you accomplish making a sincere story? Moreover, I believe everyone can get better with time.
Says C himself, a web celebrity.
Haha. Haha. Right. Well then.
Vincent looks down. He's barely holding up. I take off my glove and reach out. It's the only way of comfort I know. In a corner of my eye, I see him blinking vigorously. Oh, I want to take him away from this awful place somewhere, anywhere, but stop myself. It's not my decision to make. I don't know what he went through or what his living circumstances are like. Scarlet Eiler was right. I know nothing about Vincent. All I've ever seen was his blinding icon on the screen. I don't know him at all. Vincent smiles at me. I know what death feels like. White is truly a cruel color. Well, see you in the Heavenly Kingdom?
See you.
Hey Vince, you don't have to do this. Why become a god of an unknown place when you're the god of my world already? Don't you know that space is empty? Don't you know that exists beyond this world? Then it occurs to me that maybe he doesn't believe in anything. That maybe he made up a story just to convince himself it's going to be okay. That maybe all he wanted to... Vincent, let's go of my... Too late. I lose my balance and lean forward a little. Fear overwhelms me. I feel weak in the knees. I stagger back, falling on the concrete floor, panting heavily. In the end, I let go of his hand. I couldn't follow him anywhere. I live for Mother. That's how it should always be. I can't leave this world before she does. That's why I decided for myself a long time ago. Scarlet Eiler's sighing behind my back. She's muttering something along the lines of good riddance. Get back here, you idiot. Didn't I take the pills? Vincent fell. I called the ambulance and ran away. All ended well. There was nothing to be sad about. In a far, far away land lived the quiet god. He never uttered a single word. He lived his life in solitude. It was his creations who lumped together and couldn't stop talking. He must be sad, said a few. He must be suffering, pondered some. He must be lonely, claimed many. But contrary to their beliefs... Oh.
You okay?
Nope. I was like, I'm just gonna power through this. Nope.
Oh, are you crying?
No, I'm not, thankfully.
Oh, okay. But it's okay if you're depressed. It's a very sad part, and it has, honestly, some of my favorite lines in the game. But yeah, that shit hurts.
I'm about to cry. That's where we're at.
Oh,
Holy
sorry.
shit. Oh no.
Yeah, I hate to tell you, but it's not it's not gonna get much better from here on.
This isn't even the fucking icing on the cake is what you're basically... It could be the candles, but it's not the icing.
This is like the bottom layer of the cake.
The bottom layer is the biggest part.
Well, yeah, I would say that makes sense.
Oh, my heart.
Do you want me to take over this part?
No, it's fine. I just need a moment to process.
Yeah, no worries.
He just fucking jumped. I expected something better, but you know what? I didn't get what I wanted.
Yeah, I know. It would have been nice if he had lived.
It would have been nice if, like, I get it. It's hard to say something.
And there's that kind of like, oh, well, what right do I, a random person, have to
say anything, and I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Don't take this as actual advice over here, please. I need to specify, don't take this as advice.
We're just
if you see someone about to jump,
looking into the mindset of Charles here.
If you see someone about to jump, fucking stop them, talk to them. That's what Nietzsche said. I'm going back to the library right now. Every single time I talk about this.
That's okay.
The people who regret death the most themselves are the people who try to do it themselves. Because in the end, they want to turn back time. Just artists are like this too. Like, it's scary being an artist or a painter or a musician, because I've seen this happen a lot with those people. They try to create something, but when they create their most beautiful art, they're going way too deep inside themselves, and that stuff comes up with them. And I have lost too many people to suicide. People would say, like, 1 is enough, 0 is enough. But sadly, it's never that case.
Very true.
Like, Charles was going to commit suicide with C, right?
Well, he was going to.
But he backed out.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. I do care about all of you. I really do. Whew! Well, that one actually hit. I hit a lot harder than I thought it would. Oh. I guess I can tell a story before we continue. It's on the same I have.
You're in the middle of a story. You stopped mid-line.
But contrary to their beliefs, the quiet guy was happy. No, fuck that. I'm actually gonna tell the story. I had a friend who was in high school. They they survived cancer, and they survived a lot of different kinds of horrible things. And then one day, it was back when I worked at McDonald's. That was like 3 years ago. Holy shit, it's been 3 years since this happened. This was like my first ever like real step into viewing depression and suicide. And like one day, her parents said they couldn't find her. And they found her in her car. As you can guess, she was dead. Or she passed on. I'm just gonna be blunt with it. She was dead. And she swallowed a whole bunch of pills. I remember going to the wake. And I stayed there for like an hour and a half. Because they were good friends of my mom too. And the worst part about it was, like, we grew apart. And, like, maybe, like, then you get in this mindset for a bit, like, maybe I could have stopped it. You know what I mean? If I would have just reached out. And I know I've had people privately message me, I'm not going to say their names, about people in their lives. They're like worried about them killing themselves or hurting themselves. And my advice to everyone is just talk to them. Understand them. Or at least try to. It's the only thing a human race has for themselves is the attempt to understand. Because we're not always going to understand. You're not going to understand everyone or anyone. But it's a case of trying to. Is what makes the human race kind of a beautiful thing in itself. And after this episode, I'm going to lie on the couch for a minute.
This game really has a way of bringing out like people's memories of things like this and just a lot of introspection.
Right.
It seems to create that in people.
God's behold that if my parents or my siblings watch this, I'm fucked if I say this. I'm going to say it anyways. There were times where I was in that fucking stepping stone. I'm very, very open. I don't know if anyone's realized that yet. And it's like not a thing. Like, I don't know. When I was in this state, I just felt like there was nothing left. Like, I felt like I lost everything. I couldn't get a grip of reality anymore. Almost like what Charles said, like, everyone's, like, you don't really feel much. You don't have that many things to look forward to. I don't even think I told James this. Wow.
Well, James said he doesn't watch these anyway.
Yeah, but he did say that, didn't he?
He did.
Asshole.
I was there. I witnessed it.
But the thing I can say is that I may not know you. I probably have never had words. You know what I mean? And like there could be all kinds of different aspects in life where you could feel this way. And as what Charles says, it is your choice in the end, but please explore other options. Try everything. Because even the line of work I do, I work with people with disabilities. You act like it doesn't affect them. Oh, it does. A whole different way. And I remember one time one of my clients looked at me and says, I want to kill myself. And I just started crying right there. I didn't know how to do that. and me and one of my coworkers, who's our administrator, her and I just sat there and cried for about 30 minutes because we couldn't figure out what to do. You know what I mean? Like they're not, they can't produce their emotions as well as we can. Like it just comes and they don't know how to deal with it. I mean, does anyone? But on that note, just know that you're loved, and I would be eternally sad if something happened to one of you. Surrounded by the comfortable silence, wandering in the space abyss, he pondered many things. Like, how could they endure all that noise? Or how could they use languages not to connect but to hurt each other? And how could they feel so alone when they're surrounded by so many? And when the quiet got tired, the darkness engulfed him and held him in its embrace. Without a word, and his followers cried, "How cruel, how unforgiving he is." The quiet god slept. Can't you leave me alone already?
There's no way I'm doing that. Not after what happened.
It's getting harder to breathe all over again. I desperately gasp for air, trying to stay conscious, trying to stay sane. All I see before me is Vincent's body, human, real, mangled, on the ground. He's gone, 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 gone.
You really are a worthless child. I knew meeting that person would be a bad influence on you. I should have protected you from him.
It's you whom I needed protected from, you monster. Say, why won't you disappear? Scarlet Eyeliner obstructs the line of vision and cups my face in her hands. They're cold as ice.
Hey, listen. I'm here because I'm the only one who can save you. Without me, you won't amount to anything. Do what I say and we'll be fine. Forget about this false god of yours and think of the person who has always been there for you. You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
I cover my ears and try not to scream.
So we're skipping ahead.
That's a lot of days.
Yeah. A few months.
Henry's on her phone, absorbed in social networks, nothing out of the ordinary.
Look, the drama I sent you yesterday.
Oh my god, this really blew up.
Right? That's mob mentality for you.
Our laughs are strained, unnatural. We sit in silence for a while. Oh, sorry.
Listen,
It's not me.
I know it might not be the time for it, but there's something I haven't told you yet.
What is it?
We're moving to another town next month. Believe me, I tried to talk to my parents, but they never listen.
Oh, is it far from here?
Around 6 hours by bus.
I see. So you're leaving too, huh? This means the end of our play pretend relationship.
You know, Charlie, I wish I could go far, far away from here. From my asshole brother, my parents, the girl groups I'm in. I'm so tired.
Is this Henri still, or is
you.
it me?
It's your monologue.
Tired. That's all you ever say. How the world's unfair, how everyone's unfair. It's not my fault, boo-hoo. I'm sick and tired of your complaining. I've never met your shut-in brother to begin with. He could be a corpse for all I know.
Charlie?
Henri, I know. Why don't we run away together?
Are you for real?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Well, I can book a hotel.
Let's skip school tomorrow, alright? Thus we set out on our journey. This is a bad decision.
No, it's a nice little hotel. You can look around.
There's a small chocolate bar inside. I don't like sweet things, so I better get to Henri. There's only my coat inside.
My way to pack for a journey, weirdo.
Good God, Ezra.
What?
Man, this person's got the most immense depression. Fucking loser. Just packed a coat.
I know. Look, I'm teasing. He's like my favorite character in this.
This lamp doesn't provide enough light for reading. That sucks. Henri's luggage makes you wonder how she snuck out unnoticed with all these things. Henri has already stuffed the wardrobe with all kinds of clothes. There's a small chocolate bar inside. How considerate the hotel room staff.
It's like a little note on the desk, too, if you want to look at that.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay.
A small note with the Wi-Fi password rests on the table. Fucking hell.
Woo.
I thought it was something actually important.
No.
Pime. Or PIM,
I'm
1974. Comfortable bed.
Yay.
Oh, I've seen everything, right?
Yeah.
Can I go get an ice? I gotta go get ice first. Don't need to go. We need ice!
You don't need ice.
We need ice.
What are you gonna do with ice?
Put a drink in it?
Go talk to your girlfriend.
Have you ever been in a hotel and you're like, I have to get ice in the bucket right away? That's my instinct all the time. I'm like, we have to get ice. It's free here. We gotta get ice.
Oh my god. That's okay. I guess that makes sense.
Talk to Henri.
Wow! This bed is so comfy.
Hey, don't jump on it too much.
I know. So, where will we go from here?
Oh, I took care of that. Just a moment. Nope! No! I just had my talk. I don't need to make another.
I was gonna say, if you do this after every scene, we're gonna be here for a long time.
No, I'm wearing my comfy fur coat. I don't even fucking care. I'm wearing my comfy Klaus coat from Umbrella Academy. I don't care if I look gay in this.
I can't even tell. I can't see you right now.
Oh, it's a picture I sent in the pics and videos.
I know, but I mean, I can't see you right now.
I'm blonde and like have a fur strap. I feel like one of those fancy women.
Uh-huh.
It just makes me feel safe.
Okay, well,
bring out a pack of pills and hand it to Henri. Here, there's enough for 2.
what is... You...
Henri throws a pack into my face.
You idiot!
She's in front of me in a second, hitting me relentlessly with her small fist, making me take a step backward with every hit. Wait, what? Miss Warhol. She doesn't back down, landing a punch after another. We tumble down on the floor. Ow, ow, ow.
So this is what you meant by running away? Suicide? Really? God. You're just like everyone else. Leaving me.
What are you talking about? Aren't you the one who...
The one who what? It's not like we'll cease all contact after I move. God, I really do hate you.
Her tears fall down freely, staining my sweater.
All you ever do lately is talk about gods and trials and afterlife and all that bullshit. All you ever talk about is him. What happened to living for your mother? Were you lying that time?
Henri,
Shut up and listen, Eiler. I accept you for who you are. All of you. Your mother may be broken beyond repair, but she loves you too. We both need you. Yet you're throwing your life away like that?
What do you know? I didn't plan to live longer than Mother will to begin with, I don't say. All Mother cares about is Scarlet. It's her who should have been born instead of me. Henri slaps my face.
Don't say things like that. Not when you haven't even finished your story. I look forward to it every week, you know?
The puzzle pieces start to fall into place. Henri coloring her hair to match mine, the constant messaging, the fake relationship. Henri is a liar. Henri is here. Henri cares. It's getting harder to breathe. Henri's crying. My eyes are dry.
Listen. Repeat after me. It's not my fault.
Why would I lie to myself?
Just do it, goddammit!
It's not my fault. Satisfied?
It's not my fault.
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 It's not my fault. Henri kisses me.
Yes?
I feel like vomiting. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. We keep repeating it like a mantra over and over. Surprisingly, I feel myself calm down a little bit. Then a thought occurred to me.
Slow down! People aren't going to be able to tell what you're saying.
Maybe this is how Henri calms herself down all the time. I'm going as how his head is going. You know what? If I was thinking this shit, that's how fast I'd be saying it.
Right, but people still want to know the story.
It's just that she would never tell anyone. We lie on the floor for a long time. I briefly wonder if it's properly vacuumed. Why would you think that? And I'm glad her face is back to normal.
Because he's got issues with germs.
You know, I gotta think about this. Did he lose sight of who she was for a minute?
Yeah, kind of. Pretty. It's like.
I have to button my coat.
It seems to be like people who. It just. I think to him it seems like random, but it's almost like a negativity thing, or people who just who he has some understanding of. It's like people who were in his life long enough to get distorted.
Right. I just want to talk to him again.
I know.
He never finished Ether Almanac, you know? The main character was reborn multiple times trying to save the White Queen, but something always went wrong. So he had to let her go. Will I ever be able to let go?
I don't know. Decide that for yourself. Ugh! Alright, I'm dumping you.
Oh?
If you want to die this much, go on and do it. Henri doesn't care. Just make sure I never learn about it.
You're contradicting yourself, Miss Warhol.
Jeez. When I'm dating someone for real, I want it to be a cute girl.
Like Charlotte?
Ah, shut it.
But she's the cutest.
Yeah. When I meet her, I'm calling her out on being as delusional as you are.
Henri's such a bully. I hug her tightly. It might as well be the last hug we share. Thank you. I mean it. I'm sorry I couldn't accept your feelings. We packed our things and returned home the next morning. Next month, Henri's family moved to another town like they initially planned. A year and a half after we stopped talking to each other, all ended well. There was nothing to be sad about. Once upon... Fucking shit! Is there gonna be a point where I can save?
There will be after the next segment, which is a bit shorter.
There's another one after this?
Yeah, maybe you should have spent all that time reminiscing. No, it's okay.
We're gonna end this episode here.
Ah.
And then we're gonna do another one. Oh boy. Okay, I have nothing funny to say. Bye everyone. I'm gonna need to take a walk.
Bye, everyone.